Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. And on tap tonight, it's the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Charlotte Bobcats. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Nothing quite like opening day here in the NBA. Clark, hard to beat a night like this one.
Kevin, sometimes it feels like summer lasts forever. But as soon as that opening tip is tossed, it's time to hoop. Basketball is back.
Now, here's Nash. Nowitzki in the post. Curry meets him. Nowitzki, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Howard. Unloads. Rejected by Nowitzki.
Love how Nowitzki uses his long arms there on defense. Solid at coming up with blocks.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Driving to the basket. Drills the three-pointer. Stevenson's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Mavs. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Alexander passes to Curry. Here's Dixon, defended by Nash. Just 5 on the clock. Lets a floater go. Dixon's shot is off. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Driving in from the arc. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Nash.
Solid look from Dirk. The way he stretches the floor really opens things up for their offense.
Here's Dixon, defended by Nash. Outside for Curry. Williamson outside. Here's Dixon, defended by Nash. Dixon's shot is off. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Nowitzki a screen. Nash with it. Now defended by Williamson. Williamson against Nash. Here's Nowitzki. Dixon grabs the rebound. The Bobcats have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Williamson trying to free himself up. Alexander, no luck. Mavericks leading by 6. Nash outside. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Nash outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Nowitzki slams it in.
On the pick and roll, Nowitzki uses his size so well, disrupting the D and getting himself into shooting position.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bobcats. And the Mavericks with some changes. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Bradley. Jones comes in for Cardinal. And Harris subbed in for Nash. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Dixon. Trying to end the drought. Nice D from Bogut. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And this matchup with the Bobcats, it's their first game of the NBA's regular season.
And last season, they made short work of this club. 2 games, 2 wins.
They may have wished for more games against them. A definite disparity in talent. We'll see if they take advantage again tonight.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big league.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Dixon passes to Curry. Over Nowitzki. Charlotte again missing. Mavericks leading by 10. On the wing, Harris. Nowitzki a screen. Harris passes to Nowitzki, and he banks in the layup. And that's now 7 points for Nowitzki.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Charlotte calls timeout. Checked in for Dallas.
Number 3, Charlie Villanueva.
Dixon passes to Curry. To the inside. They need this. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. They get Charlie Villanueva.
Sticking with his shot despite the good defense.
Charlotte shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
One of the worst in the league a season ago, just 72%.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Bell comes in for Deshaun Stevenson. And it's Nash in for Harris. Nash with it. Hasn't made one yet. Here he goes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
You know, the speed and creativity of Nash is difficult to guard against without fouling, especially when he's driving like that.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Nash. And so Nash nails both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Here's Dixon. Clock at 6. The Mavericks pull it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Bogut sets a screen for Nash. Into the lane. Bogut kicks to Nash. Dallas moving the ball around. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Stevenson, he's checked in for Alexander. Here's Dixon. He has yet to score. Down low. Here's Williamson. That one's in, his first shot this game. Dallas leading by 11. Nash outside. With the drive and the rejection by Curry.
No, sir, he was not letting that one go.
Charlotte on D. Nash outside. No good on the shot. Excellent D from Howard. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's foul number 2 for him. Bobcats trail by 11. And here's Stevenson. Pass to Curry. Here is Howard. Here's Dixon. Bobbed up there for Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Love the team-first mentality, looking to make the pass there.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Jones with the screen on Stevenson. Nash the pass to Villanueva. Back to Nash. Plays it up and banks it in.
You really can't let someone with Nash's accuracy get that close. I mean, he won't waste those high percentage looks.
Now here's Stevenson. Scoreless thus far. Now here's Curry. 5 to shoot. Banked in off the glass.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 16-7 run. Nash against Stevenson. Nash dishes to Jones. Nash with the screen on Williamson. Jones drives in. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Now here's Williamson. Stevenson outside. Over Nash. Stevenson can't hit. Dallas leading by 11. Nash outside. There's the drive, and it's in there. Nash has got 6.
This is Nash's bread and butter, his decision-making in the pick and roll. Masterful.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Dixon, still without a basket. Nice D from Bogut.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Nash the pass to Bogut. Dwight Howard grabs the board. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the Bobcats. It's a 13-point game. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Podkolzin's checked in for Bogut. Cardinal comes in for Dante Jones. Ellis is checked in for Bell. Devin Harris subbed in for Steve Nash.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here is Harris. Pass to Podkolzin. Out to Harris. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Dallas making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. And a change for the Bobcats. Alexander's checked in. Bobcats trail by 10. Stevenson with it. Howard setting the pick for Stevenson. Kicks it out to Evans. Shot from 12. He can't get it to go. Mavericks leading by 10. Harris looking it over. Kicks it out to Ellis. The 3. Evans with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining.
Charlotte's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Stevenson passes to Alexander. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Pass to Howard. Here's Alexander. He's defended by Nowitzki. The lead now cut to single digits.
High percentage if you can find a window. Great job.
Mavericks have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Harris setting the pick for Ellis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Stevenson, he's checked in for Harris. Olowokandi, he's checked in for the Bobcats. 1:27 left to play in the first quarter. Bobcats trail by 10. Stevenson outside. Nice D from Nowitzki.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Nowitzki with the screen on Stevenson. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Connects from three-point range. Stevenson's got 6 points.
On target from the corner. Not everybody has a great feel for that shot.
Here's Alexander. Pass to Stevenson. Five on the clock. Charlotte needs to get a shot up. There's the triple. Alexander, no luck. Mavericks leading by 13. Nowitzki sets a screen for Ellis. Lots of room. Evans with the rebound.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Pass to Olowokandi. Now Stevenson. And the foul on Monte Ellis. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the first.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Shot clock at 2. Alexander, no luck. Dallas leading by 13. Harris outside. Got a hand on it.
Boy, that length of Olowokandi coming into play there, getting a hand on that shot.
Launches a 3. Traps in the tray. Alexander's got his second bucket tonight. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. It's good.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Here's Alexander. He's guarded by Stevenson. Stevenson against Harris. Pass to Olowokandi. And the rejection by Bradley. Harris outside. Villanueva with a screen on Stevenson. Harris. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Pass to Alexander. And the 3 off target. And it's Harris with the ball for the Mavericks. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Now here's Bradley. Sinks that one from the post. Bradley's got his first basket.
give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now, here's Stevenson. Nothing on the board. Pass to Olowokandi. Kicks it out to Stevenson. Inside. And the rejection by Bradley. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And the layup is good. Villanueva's got his first bucket of the night.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now, here's Stevenson. To the middle. Shot to stop the run.
Olowokandi throwing it down. Controlling the airspace right there.
Mavericks leading by 16. Harris outside. And by Villanueva. And it's Harris off the drive. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Harris against Stevenson. Jacks up a 3. Cardinal grabs the board. Dallas has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Harris outside. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Goes back up. Pass to Cardinal. And here is Harris. Stolen by Stevenson. From deep. The offensive rebound. Evans passes to Alexander. Back to Evans. Here's Alexander. Here's Olowokandi. Guarded by Bradley. Stevenson. 6 to shoot. Here's Alexander. He's guarded by Stevenson.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Bradley is screen on Stevenson. Harris drives in. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Muscling that thing in. Tough shot.
Bobcats trail by 18. Here's Alexander. He's got 5. Pass to Olowokandi. Shot clock at 3. Takes it from 10. And the rejection by Bradley. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Podkolzien's checked in for Bradley. Nowitzki comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And it's Bell in for Cardinal. Nowitzki with the screen on Stevenson. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 8 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Charlotte calls timeout. And the Mavericks with some changes. Ellis comes in for Stevenson. And it's Nash in for Harris. Charlotte making a switch here. And so it's Charlotte with it. Stevenson passes to Williamson. Here's Olowokandi. Pass to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Stevenson. Defended by Nash. Beyond the arc. And Stevenson, the bucket on the assist by Curry.
3 points.
Stevenson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Nowitzki kicks to Nash.
And, you know, one of the things you have to love and respect about Nash is his leadership. He's an elite talent, a self-made player who I think makes all of his teammates look better.
Charlotte making a switch here. Both free throws good from Nash. Stevenson with it. To the paint. Deflects the pass. An even 3-on-3 break. Nash outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Curry. Nash drives in. Ellis wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Ellis has got 5.
Gets the ball and takes that shot. It's that simple.
Stevenson against Nash. Williamson dishes to Curry. Pass to Stevenson. Charlotte moving it around. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Dallas. Nowitzki's got his 5th rebound in this one. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. And there's the drive. And he gets the bucket. Nash has got 4 points in the quarter.
Absorbing contact well inside. Nash is a competitive guy and is able to find ways to score even against tough defense.
Now here's Stevenson. To the wing on the left. Floats it up for Curry. And here we go. Bell into the hoop. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Looking back to last season, he was at about 73%.
And the first one drops. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Charlotte's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Nash outside. Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. In the corner, Bell with it. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist. Bell's got 5 points so far.
Attacking from range there with some serious confidence.
And stolen by Nash. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Hey, we all know Nash can pass, but he can score the ball too, folks, reminding us all of that now.
Williamson outside. Pass to Curry. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Howard. Pass to Williamson. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Mavericks with some changes. Bradley's checked in for Pod Colzine. Cardinal comes in for Bell. And it's Stevenson in for Monte Ellis. Dallas has gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Nash the pass to Nowitzki.
I mean, come on. Dirk is just this good. Even while taking the foul, he gets it to go anyway.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Mavericks making a switch here. Bogut's checked in. Pass to Curry. On the wing, Stevenson. Curry, a screen on Nash. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Alexander. Three-pointer. The shot, no good. Good D by Stevenson. Nash against Stevenson. Bogut sets a screen for Nash. Now Bogut. And finished off by Bogut.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Alexander following the score by Dallas. Stolen by Stevenson.
2 minutes remaining.
Nash with it.
2 minutes.
And it's Howard picking him up. Oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Stevenson outside. Pass to Curry. Got a piece of it. On the wing, Stevenson. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Nash has got 9 assists now tonight.
And I'm a big fan of the awareness of Nash on the floor. A selfless player who's just fantastic at getting the ball to his open teammates in rhythm.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Nash. Going inside. On the wing, Stevenson. Back to Nowitzki. Shot clock at 5. Near the three-point line, it's Nash. Offensive rebound. Bogut. And the layup falls. Bogut's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Pass to Curry. To end the drought. It's hauled in by Bogut. Bogut's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Nowitzki with the screen on Stevenson. Nash kicks to Nowitzki. And here's Nash. He's got 12. And there's Dirk Nowitzki on the assist by Nash. Nowitzki's got 8 here in the quarter.
Such a versatile offensive weapon. Nowitzki has tons of places where he can get it in the basket from.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Nash against Stevenson. To the inside. Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 5.
Stevenson.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Seven seconds left in the first half of basketball. 3 seconds left. And it's laid up and in by Harris. He's got 12.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen.
And so it's Dallas holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That's his first foul. Howard finds Williamson. Here's Alexander. Six on the shot clock. Curry. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
Eddie Curry.
Curry's got 7.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Harris passes to Ellis. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Dixon, still scoreless. Here's Curry, lays it up off the glass.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Ellis with the screen for Harris. Pass to Ellis. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Nowitzki's checked in for the Mavericks. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Second shot opportunity. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Dixon. Back to Curry. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Screened by Ellis. Harris passes to Ellis. Puts the move on, and he lays it up and in. 10 points for him.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Pass to Curry. Here's Dixon, guarded by Harris. Now here's Williamson. Count it.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Bobcats making the shot. Harris setting the pick for Ellis. Out to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Alexander grabs the board. Bobcats have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Dixon passes to Curry, and stolen by Harris. Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
The Bobcats shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Curry, a screen on Harris. Here's Dixon, rejected by Nowitzki. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got the fast break chance. Harris dishes to Nowitzki. Out to Harris for 3. They get it again. Back to Nowitzki. Tries yet again. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 6 assists here tonight.
Nowitzki using that size to help him squeeze that offensive board right off the glass.
Here's Dixon. Still yet to score.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Kicks it out to Nowitzki. For 3, Ellis.
Mavericks foul. Pavel Podkolzin. First personal foul. First team
And now
foul.
let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Charlotte shooting the ball around 43% from the floor so far in the third quarter. Pass to Williamson. Outside Curry. Here's Dixon, defended by Nash. Down low. Curry passes to Dixon. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Bradley's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nash outside. A second chance effort. And that one is stuffed right through.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA's such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
Here's Dixon. No scoring in this one. Now here's Howard. Here's Curry. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Nash outside. Bradley sets the pick for Nash. Driving the lane. Boom, he jams it straight down.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Dixon. Curry, a screen on Nash. Left side, Curry. Pass to Dixon. 4 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Cardinal grabs the board.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And he comes up with the deuce. Nash has got 14 points for the game.
That's heads-up basketball to find a teammate with a good look right there.
Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Monte Ellis checked in for Nash. And then for Charlotte, Evans comes in for Curry. And Stevenson subbed in for Dixon.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
A fast break now for Charlotte. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
He was not going to be denied on that play, and now a chance for the and one.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Dallas. Bell comes in for Cardinal. And that one falls for Howard. Mavericks have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Bell with a screen on Stevenson. Ellis can't get it to go. For Charlotte, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the 3rd quarter got underway. Abdul Wahed, that ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson.
Making his presence felt on the interior.
Stevenson outside. Ellis with the screen for Stevenson. To the middle. And that one's good, Ellis. And 12 points for Monte Ellis.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And taken away by Ellis. High arcing shot, rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Stevenson outside. Pass to Abdul Wahed. Back to Stevenson. Here's Abdul Wahed. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Evans missing. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Okay, Dallas, now stepping onto the court for your
the Mavericks with some changes. Nowitzki's checked in for Villanueva. And Harris subbed in for Monte Ellis. Harris outside. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots. Bobcats have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Inside, and Nowitzki with the stuff.
Hey, he's not a high flyer by any means, but Nowitzki still can throw it down on you.
Charlotte's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Stevenson against Harris. There's the 3. Poked away, tries to save it, and Charlotte turns it over again.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Pass to Bogut. Bobcats with the rebound, and at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And here's Evans, defended by Nowitzki. And it's Evans missing.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Here's Harris. Nowitzki with it. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. Nowitzki's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And Nowitzki is an accomplished scorer inside, uses his height extremely well. You can't allow him to get that kind of positioning.
Pass to Howard.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
They double-team Howard. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Evans dishes to Howard. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Stevenson. They can't stop the run with that one.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Harris outside. Back to Nowitzki. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Evans has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Davidson, defended by Bell. It's a nice pass in here by Charlotte. Pass to Davidson. Over Nowitzki. And it's Davidson missing. Dallas has gotten 2/3 of their 3-pointers to fall tonight. They're 6 of 9 overall. Nowitzki with the screen on Stevenson. Harris passes to Nowitzki. Bucket is good.
Dirk can be so strong inside, breaking through that contact.
Olowokandi, he's checked in for Charlotte. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
They get it back. Olowokandi. Count that bucket.
Using all of that 7-foot size, Olowokandi gets the loose ball and sends it back in.
A different look for Dallas. Podkolzin comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Ellis in for Deshaun Stevenson. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Dallas calls timeout.
Your Mavs dancers.
A different look for Dallas. Wang, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Jones comes in for Raja Bell. Nash is subbed in for Devin Harris. Ellis outside. Pass to Nash. Fires top of the key. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Nash has got 4 points this quarter.
And the quickness of Nash's game, just taking a shot there before the defense has a chance to react.
And the foul on Monte Ellis.
Second personal foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here. Mavericks making a switch here. Harris is checked in, and he can't hit the second.
The free throw line's a great way to see how confident a player's feeling.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Nash outside. This one for three. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Timeout. Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Dallas calls timeout. Dirk Nowitzki has been leading the charge for Dallas. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. We'll return shortly. The fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Harris. Bogut sets a screen for Harris. Pass to Bogut. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. And that's now 6 points for Bogut.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Here's Abdul Wahab. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devin Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game. Monte Ellis. He's checked in for Dallas.
Monte Ellis.
Pass to Davidson. Now Stevenson. Guarded by Harris. Count that one.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Ellis outside. Harris setting the pick for Ellis. Back to Harris. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Olowokandi. Stevenson outside. Shot clock at 6. Charlotte moving the ball around. Over Harris. Tries again. Olowokandi misses. Dallas has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Bogut sets a screen for Ellis. Pass to Bogut. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Eduardo Nahara checked in for Evans. Here is Nahara, defended by Bell. Here's Olowokandi. Nice D from Bogut. The Mavericks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Ellis to the middle and finished off by Bogut.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible.
Yeah, he still made it look good, though.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
The Bobcats making a switch here.
Bobcats substitution.
Winston's checked in.
Number 33, Bell. Winston.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Stevenson outside, fires the three. Charlotte again missing.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Ellis, the pass to Strickland. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Stevenson outside. They need this one. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Ellis. Here's Strickland. Now Ellis. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
To the paint. Here's Stevenson. The layup missed. Here's Dallas. Big stretch here going 10-2. Strickland. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, Eric Strickland.
The first one falls. A different look for Dallas. Bradley's checked in for Bogut. Nowitzki comes in for Charlie Villanueva. And it's Cardinal in for Raja Bell. And a change for the Bobcats. Curry's checked in. Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Stevenson. To the inside, Curry. Stevenson trying to free himself up. And Curry the bucket on the assist from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 6 assists in the game. Nowitzki sets a screen for Ellis. Shoots from the line. And Nowitzki with the stuff.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Charlotte shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. On the wing, Stevenson. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ellis, sweet little floater. Ellis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here's Abdul Wahad. He's guarded by Ellis. Pass to Curry. Nowitzki with the steal. And now Ellis running the floor all by himself. Nowitzki finds Ellis. Back to Nowitzki. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
That is a well-executed play. Nice timing on the roll.
Stevenson with it. Pass to Abdul Wahad. Back to Stevenson. Here's Abdul Wahad. 5 to shoot. Here's Olowokandi. The Mavericks pull it in. Nowitzki's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's Ellis. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Deshaun Stevenson was checked in for Dallas. Now here's Ellis. Over Curry. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
And surprisingly, a firm throwdown. And that's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but rarely does.
Well, he certainly attacked it that time, but I mean, that's what they want to see more from him.
Will it go? Cardinal grabs the board. Dallas has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Down low, Nowitzki. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Curry, a screen on Stevenson. Here's Alexander, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
First personal foul, 4th team foul. Courtney Alexander.
First free throw is good. On the Mavericks with some changes. Podkolzin's checked in for Bradley. Villanueva comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Jones in for Cardinal. And Zoelis will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. On the wing, Jones. And here is Ellis. And Villanueva has it in the corner. Bobcats with the rebound. Bobbed up there for Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Nowitzki's checked in for Charlie Villanueva.
Nowitzki.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
And Nowitzki doesn't back away from tough defense. I mean, when he's near the bucket, he's ready to shoot the ball.
Charlotte's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Curry, a screen on Stevenson. Here's Alexander. He's guarded by Stevenson. Here's Dixon. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Monte Ellis.
5th team foul. 1 Dixon.
And he makes the first.
You know, with the style of game he has, seems like no matter the system, he's going to succeed.
Wang, he's checked in for Dallas. Nash comes in for Ellis. Now, here's Nash. Can't cash in from close range. Here's Alexander. Inside. Charlotte moving the ball around. Williamson a screen on Stevenson. Here's Dixon. Again, the miss by the Bobcats. Dallas has gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. There's the pick. Pass to Podkolzin. Back to Nash. And it's blocked.
What a denial. He was right on cue with that block.
Here's Alexander. He's guarded by Stevenson. Here's Dixon. Williamson outside. Stolen away. Now here's Nash. Pass to Podkolzin. Curry against Nash. 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. Wide open look. Wang with the bucket. Wang's got his first 2 points of the night. And here's Charlotte. Here's Dixon. Curry a screen on Nash.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Dixon, defended by Nash. 4 on the clock, outside Curry. Shoots. Jump shot is good that time.
Alexander.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Now Nash. Here's Podkolzin. Wang with the bucket. Wang's got 5 points in the quarter.
Sweet string music. Nestled that one in nicely.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Steve Nash. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, we'll be headed to the free throw line.
I have no clue what they were doing out there. Not the guy you want to foul in this situation.
First one falls for him. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Andrew Bogut checked in for Podkolzin, and Harris subbed in for Nash. He hits both from the stripe. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And that one drops.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Mavericks.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conference. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Dirk Nowitzki.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Bradley's checked in. Here's Dixon. Pass to Curry. Here's Dixon. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. And Williamson gets it to go.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier, before the game was out of reach.
Now here is Harris. Outside Bradley. Bradley sets the pick for Harris. It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's Dixon. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. See you later.